Portability when it comes to notebooks or ultrabooks often means no power because you want to make the device as thin as possible and as light as possible to get around. You often use those ultrabooks for word processing or light video editing, and you want to use them on the road and at coffee shops and in airports and places where you don't have your desktop computer. But MSI have really stepped up to the plate with this one. Enter the Prestige 15. This light little guy gives you a complete work experience in an extremely light form factor. It comes with a 10th generation i7 Comet Lake series CPU, a 4K 100% sRGB HDR display, and a GTX 1650 Max-Q graphics card with a 10-hour battery, which can be used up to 16 hours. To give you an idea how powerful this battery is, you can charge for 15 minutes and it will give you an approximate 2 hours work time. It weighs in at an extremely light 1.6 kilograms. Check this out. I'm not gonna be going to gym with this one. And is as thin as 15.9 mils. To make sure it stays cool, it's got Cooler Boost 3 built straight in, which allows you to stress the machine's productivity as far as possible. Design can say quite a lot about who uses a product and what that product is for, and the Prestige 15 comes in a 14-inch model, which says a lot. This emphasizes the portability of the device. It's for the road. It even has an 810G quality rating, which is a military specification for durability. This means it has endured shock tests and a variety of field tests that make sure it's ready for the real world. Some might even say it's combat ready. These tests are usually used for mobile phones in order to test their durability, mainly because they're susceptible to damage. Big ups to MSI for doing this for a mobile device, a portable laptop, something that's often overlooked by other manufacturers, and it's a clear reason as to why MSI is winning all these design awards. This also tells us that MSI want you to see the Prestige 15 as a workhorse, something that's going to be put through its paces by the people using it. It has a beautiful all-metal finish that is outlined by a sleek blue line. It's one of the most aesthetic notebooks I've ever seen, all the way from the dark metal texture through to the subtle logo on the back. It's not about showing off, it's about making sure that you are producing the best that you can with the device. To make it look sleeker, the only inputs are 3 USB-C Thunderbolt inputs and a micro SD slot. The Thunderbolt ports will allow you to connect multiple displays and other devices to the Prestige 15, as well as charge the notebook. They have a transfer speed of 40 gigabits per second, which is powerful for data transfer or connecting demanding peripherals like high-resolution webcams. That's great for conference calls or streaming. The Prestige 15 has a quiet mark rating, which means that you won't be disturbing yourself or anybody else around you if you're working in a public space, say a coffee shop, which is where they would like you to use it. It's just really nice to have a quiet computer, something that's not like blowing noise all the time. A quiet machine will help you get into deep work faster, which is an important aspect to a machine that's highlighting productivity. The display is also incredible. If you're a professional creative, the display is often one of the most important parts of the machine. The Prestige 15 comes with true pixel display, 4K resolution, and uses Kaiman color calibration, an industry-leading color calibration solution. This means that your image is far sharper, way more color accurate, and display authentically on the screen. The Prestige 15 has an amazing touchpad, 35% bigger than regular touchpads, as well as fingerprint unlocking and multi-finger gestures. Bigger, more sensitive touchpads are great with creative apps like Photoshop or Premiere Pro, as you get more detail in your editing. A bigger touchpad means you've got more control over creative processes, which is extremely important on a mobile device if you've left a mouse at home or if you need to do something in a very small space. I like to think of an airline seat as a space where you can't use a mouse. So who's the Prestige 15 made for? Well, if it wasn't clear for now, it's definitely creative professionals or professional people. The focus of the Prestige range is for content creators and working professionals who need to do intensive work and, maybe a little light gaming. The focus here is on productivity, getting stuff done wherever you are. I've been able to edit photos and play Hearthstone in 2K, which, by the way, the artwork looks really impressive in a 2K display. In conclusion, it's a sword. It's a well-balanced, crafted machine that helps you get stuff done. It's clean, slick, and delivers a powerful offering to those looking for the best tool in its class, but don't want any of the flashy lights. Having high-end productivity tools means that you can make money faster if you're a creative professional, you can get a lot of stuff done a lot faster than you would traditionally, and you're reassured that what you are delivering to your client is the best quality that it can be. So something like the Prestige 15 is a must-have if you are a creative professional who uses a device on the road. I'm really impressed with it. I got to use it on my trip to BlizzCon when I was on the road. When you are sitting in a press room, for instance, it's a public environment, it's really crammed, you're surrounded by journalists. Being able to work on a device like that is an absolute pleasure. Riding up on a plane or editing pictures on a plane is a lot faster. And in our case, one of our hotels didn't have a table to work on, so I had to work on the bed, which I actually have a pet hate with working in the bed because back pain. I know I'm getting old, but it's really nice to know that you can bring the device into a space like a bed, an unconventional working environment, and just get your stuff done. And not only that, there are very few computers out there that when you put your fingers on the touchpad and you start working, you enjoy the process. The way the keys feel, the way the touchpad is super responsive, the way that I know that the fingerprint sensor is security locked, that means I can get into the machine faster and more securely, and if I leave it at a coffee shop, like, no one's gonna be able to access the work that I have for my clients because my clients' work is extremely important. Thank you so much to MSI for sponsoring this video. I hope that I've introduced you to a product that you might not have really been considering before. If you guys are into other machines, like other productivity machines that are for professionals, and you've been looking to buy something that's primarily focused on creative work or just getting the job done, maybe the Prestige 15 is something that you'd be looking at. Let me know in the comments below. By the way, why aren't you guys following me on Twitch? Twitch.tv/Hinds. I'll see you there. Cheers.